LDBC. This is your boy, Coach Shelton Harrison. You're live on the Coach Shelton Harrison Boxing and MMA Show Live. Okay, let me tell you dudes something. I'm going to tell you dudes something right now, okay? Listen, old Whisker Biscuit, bald-headed PG-13 channel, Dana White, he's pretty much point-blank said that Cris Cyborg has a good chance to get an exemption for the banned substance spirulactone. Now, let me go ahead. Oh, shout out to Lighthawk for this article, okay? Shout out to him. And also shout out to Ben Okimoto. He writes for ESPN, and he actually interviewed Dana White and covered this. And, he did a great job. Ben Okimoto always does a pretty good job with his articles. But let me go ahead and give you my take on this because I know a lot of y'all been waiting on this. So let's put it out there, okay? I've already talked about spirulactone, and I've talked to 2 family practitioners. I've talked to, my sister who's a registered nurse of 25 years, and part of her time she served in the military as a nurse. So she is an open book of drugs, and she actually, when we talked about it, she opened up her drug diary, which they give that, and, after a certain amount of years, their practices, they give you this library of drugs that you open it up and you can go and just look at any drug that's been created by man is in that diary. And she pulled it up, and she said, "Oh, I know what this is." And the 2 family practitioners said, "Yep, for the health conditions that Cris Cyborg had, this is a common drug that the person is prescribed." So listen, let's go ahead and get this out here before some of y'all start trying to, give me your rhetoric. I'm gonna believe 2 family practitioners over people in the comment section. I'm gonna believe a registered nurse of 25 years who writes prescriptions for the doctors that she works for. Okay, I'm going to believe her. Because you guys in the comment section, you guys are not doctors. You're not psychologists. You're not managers. Okay, you're not promoters. You're not. That's not what you are. We are all fans, okay? We're all fans. And when we say certain things without proof, it's speculation. Well, I talked to 2 family practitioners of 30 years apiece and a registered nurse of 25 years. That's 85 years experience, guys, that I talked to versus some guy in the comment section. I'm sorry. I don't care what you type. I'm not listening to it. You're not changing my mind, and that's just the way that is. So Dana White is very optimistic. And by the way, how do you guys like this hairstyle I put on Dana? I like it. I think the Justin Bieber teenage look is a good hairstyle for Dana. I think that worked for him, okay? Tell me what you think about that. But Dana is very optimistic. And if Cris Cyborg gets this exemption, you know what? It's going to be Armageddon on YouTube. Because I'm going to make a video and I'm going to put the flamethrower to you dudes every chance I get. Because I'm going to say I tried to tell y'all. This was not a steroid that she was using. It's not a steroid. Anybody in their right mind would know that the girl needed it for the condition, and we know the conditions that she was suffering with. I mean, Cris Cyborg was in the hospital. She was in the freaking hospital. And people still criticize, oh, she did this. The girl was dehydrated, okay? She did a dangerous weight cut trying to make weight for a boss. And they gave her a nutritionist to help her make weight that was giving her birth control pills. Giving her all kind of pills. And Cyborg was asking them, like, what the heck, man? Why are you giving me all these pills? What is this stuff? What is it? What is it for? So you got UFC's own nutritionist helping sabotage the whole thing. Like, people, stop it. Stop it. But let's take a look at this article, okay? This is the article right here. Okay, let's read. It's actually looking good now, White said. Apparently, the 3 medical conditions she has is what this medicine is used for. I tried to tell y'all. It was looking bad for a minute, but now it's looking better. We're in a good place. Uh-oh, that's the head honcho. Now, I know Dana White has nothing to do with USADA. I know he don't, but, he's optimistic. And I do give him credit because I think that there's things that he does know. That, Dana White's no dummy. They tell Dana what's up. And I think Dana know that this is going to get thrown out. Okay, and a lot of you probably know it too. But you guys just want to hate on Cris Cyborg because, again, people like Cyborg and Amanda Nunes, they're easy to hate on. Trust me. Okay? Okay, now let's read. This is interesting. Justino's attorney Howard Jacobs, who has represented the UFC's John Jones and Brock Lesnar, God dog, in failed drug tests, confirmed the United States Anti-Doping Agency has requested additional information regarding Justino's case, which Jacobs said suggests the exemption is being considered. Okay, so this man Jacobs, he's pretty much an expert in the field of this thing, defending people with drug, has been accused of using drugs and doping. Okay, this guy's an expert. He would know that they're considering an exemption. Wow. Just yesterday, we submitted further details in response to the questions that were posed to us. Cris appreciates they are giving her her case a thorough review, Jacob said. We're hoping to have a resolution soon. Okay, now let's keep reading. We're encouraged by the question they've asked. If these requests are not granted, you will typically get a generic denial. This response was very focused on specific things they were asking for, so it's encouraging. Meaning that, okay, they're trying to establish proof that in fact Cris Cyborg did indeed have medical issues that warranted her to use these drugs. Okay, let's go ahead and read down, because let me tell you guys something that's really telling. And I've been telling y'all this on this channel for a long time. I told y'all, when are you guys going to stop going against Costradamus? I told y'all, all roads lead to Cris Cyborg. Because let's do this. Any positive news for Justina would be a lift for the UFC, as it would clear her path for an obvious 145-pound title fight against the winner of Saturday's first ever female featherweight championship bout between Holly Holm and Jermaine Durandame at UFC 208 in New York. Well. Let's look at what Dana says. Let's skip down to right here. Y'all see this right here? Yeah, y'all do. Let's look at this. We'll have to see. But why would you not want to face Cris Cyborg? White said. Especially if you're Holly. You've already held that title. You had 18 titles in boxing. If she could go in and beat Cris Cyborg, you know. Now, let's go back to that. We know Dana White is a professional liar. We know this guy lies. This guy can lie. This guy would lie about taking a piss in the bushes. He would. Dana White, and I told y'all, see, when are we going to get it? I told y'all 8 months ago that Holly Holm was going to get screwed. Didn't I tell y'all? What did Holly Holm do to Dana White? He totally wrecked Dana White's cash cow. I told y'all. And Dana White is hoping to God that Holly Holm wins this fight. Because you know what Dana going to do to Holly? Holly Holm going to have to get in there with Cris Cyborg. The winner is. But see, he would much rather have Holly Holm in there. That was his cash cow that Holly Holm wrecked. See, I told y'all Holly Holm was never ever meant to win against Ronda Rousey. She was never meant to win. She was a notorious underdog. Very, a notorious underdog. She was supposed to lose. She was never supposed to win. See, Holly Holm messed up a lot of money for Dana White. Since you guys like to talk about the dollars and cents, Holly Holm messed up some money. Okay? You see, Ronda broken is not worth a whole lot of money. See, a Ronda Rousey that was talking junk and beating people, that Ronda Rousey was worth a lot of money. And this is payback. I'm trying to tell y'all, this is payback to Holly Holm. I guarantee you, if Holly Holm win, I bet you that fight gonna get made. But see, I don't think, and Mike Winkeljohn, they done already said they don't want Holly Holm to fight Cris Cyborg. Because I tell y'all this on this channel over and over and over and over. Dana White, this may be a revenge type tactic. Guys, I'm telling y'all. Because I look at how he said this, or what it was said. We will have to see. Why would you not want to fight? Why would you not want to face Cris Cyborg? Now, wasn't it a few months back that they were all saying that she shouldn't face Cyborg? And I know Mike Winkeljohn don't want this. I can tell you that now. White said, especially if you're Holly. See? Especially if you're Holly. I tried to tell y'all. This is payback. I promise you. If Holly Holm wins this bout, she going to be in there real quick. And yeah, he said Jermaine. He also said the winner would face Cris Cyborg. But see, he specifically said Holly. Dana White never liked the idea that that belt is out of Ronda Rousey's hands. And so now, Dana White behind the scenes, I guarantee you that he's working very hard to help Cris Cyborg get off. Oh, I'm sure he is. I'm sure he is. Think about how much money he could recoup if Cris Cyborg goes in there and demolishes Holly Holm. Because the mega fight that was to be, okay, that rematch between Holly Holm and Ronda Rousey, Holly Holm messed that up completely. Because, see, Holly was supposed to be a good girl. And she was supposed to wait for Ronda to come back out of retirement to make that super fight. Nope. Holly wanted to fight Miesha Tate. She didn't want to stay on the shelf. And I'm speaking from Dana White's perspective. Okay? This guy got a lot of millions of reasons why he don't like Holly Holm. He can smile and say he do, but I see right through this clown. Because, see, what's going to happen, y'all, when Holly Holm gets into the octagon, if she ever faces Cris Cyborg, and you can quote the coach on this is going to be Holly Holm's destination. This is Coach Shelton Harrison's famous wall of destruction. But this is going to make Dana White happy. Take a look. That's exactly what Dana White wants. Okay? Purely vendetta. Purely vendetta. Dana White would love to see nothing more than this. To have Holly Holm added to the Cris Cyborg wall of destruction. Because, it makes crystal clear sense now. It didn't a few months ago. It didn't make sense, but now it all does, okay? Holly Holm done effed up a lot of money. Folks, that's just how it is. See, let me tell y'all something, too, on this end. Because, see, I know some of y'all not going to get this. If you think the UFC, if you think that they're not run, they got mafia ties. WME, you can say they're actors. And look, man, these guys are mafia, and they're satanic as hell. This is your boy, Coach Shelton Harrison. I'm done. Subscribe.